That's the funniest thing you've said all week. Are you feeling all right?
I'm just tired, Sarah. We've been over this.
Oh, of course. Always tired.
He messaged her late at night, his thumb hovering over the screen. The words he was about to type felt heavy, each one a stone in the calm surface of their evening. He hit send. Why does a joke from your past sound more intimate than anything you've said to me lately? Her reply came quickly, a digital shield thrown up in defense. You're imagining things. You're taking harmless words way too seriously. He sighed, the screen's glow illuminating the weary lines on his face. He typed back, "Comparisons hurt most when they come from someone who knows exactly where to aim." She insisted she was just being honest, and that honesty shouldn't be punished. His fingers moved again, articulating a thought that had been forming for months. Honesty without empathy feels like cruelty disguised as truth. Her accusation was swift. He was insecure, and confidence was what she found attractive. He responded, his voice low, even in text. Confidence dies a slow death when respect is chipped away in private conversations. She said he was twisting her words, trying to play the victim, but he knew his truth. Victims don't enjoy realizing they were mocked behind closed doors. The inevitable question followed. How do you even know what I said? He let the answer hang in the digital air for a moment. Messages have a way of resurfacing when carelessness meets consequence. A pause, then a new defense. Those messages are old. They're meaningless, he countered. Old wounds still bleed when they're reopened. She tried to wall off the past, claiming her previous relationships were none of his business. But he saw it for what it was. Comparisons turn the past into a weapon. She tried to shrink the issue, to make him feel small for feeling hurt. Are you really this upset over something so small? He typed, Humiliation is never small to the one carrying it. Her response was to tell him he was overreacting, that he should focus on improving himself, but he knew better. Improvement doesn't come from constant belittlement. So what do you want from me now? She asked, the question sharp and impatient. His request was simple, yet it was everything. I want accountability instead of deflection. A ha-ha appeared on the screen, a laugh conveyed through text. She called him dramatic. He typed back, the words cold and clear. Drama usually belongs to those who enjoy causing pain without consequences. The shift was palpable. She accused him of threatening her. He clarified, boundaries are not threats. She asked what boundaries even meant at this point in their relationship. He defined it for her and for himself. Boundaries mean separating myself from disrespect. Suddenly the ground beneath her shifted. She brought up her reliance on him, both financial and emotional. He saw the shift for what it was. Reliance without respect becomes entitlement. She accused him of planning punishment instead of seeking communication. But he knew they were long past that. Communication failed long before this conversation started tonight. Her panic was visible even through the screen. Are you going to cut me off? His answer was about principle, not just money. Independence encouraged accountability. She insisted he couldn't make that decision alone. He replied, the finality echoing in the silence between them. Decisions become solitary when partnership disappears. She backpedaled, claiming she never meant to compare him seriously, but the damage was done. Intention doesn't erase impact. The ultimate question finally came, typed out in a way that felt both fearful and inevitable. Does this mean the marriage is over? He gave her the hard truth. Marriages survive honesty, not mockery. She begged him to calm down, to talk face to face. But he knew he couldn't, not yet. Space is necessary before words turn uglier. She accused him of abandoning her emotionally. He corrected the timeline. Abandonment began when respect ended. She then admitted something startling. I feel lonely even when you're here. He knew that feeling all too well. Loneliness inside a marriage often grows from unspoken contempt. She denied it, of course, saying she was just joking. But he knew jokes were often just truths people were afraid to say outright. Why are you suddenly so cold? She asked. Warmth fades when dignity is threatened, he replied. She accused him of changing overnight, but it wasn't a change, it was an awakening. Awareness changes people and it changes them quickly. Her pleas became more desperate. She needed him, she couldn't manage alone. He held firm. Dependence should never be an excuse for disrespect. She then accused him of valuing money more than love. He saw it differently. Love without respect just turns into an obligation. Tears came through her messages. She felt punished. Consequences feel like punishment to those who are unprepared for them, he typed. Is there any way to fix this? She asked, a sliver of hope in her words. He laid out the first, most crucial step. Fixing starts with genuine remorse. I'm sorry if my words hurt you, she offered. It wasn't enough. Conditional apologies lack sincerity, she lashed out, calling him impossible to please. He shook his head. Basic respect is not an impossible standard. What are you going to do next? She asked. His answer was for him, about him. I'm going to protect my peace and my stability, the implication was clear. Does that mean changing the locks? She typed. The fear real now, he confirmed it. Safety sometimes requires physical boundaries too, she said. She felt betrayed by his reaction. He turned the mirror back on her. Betrayal began with comparison and ridicule. Her next question was quiet, wounded. Did you ever feel like you were enough with me? He answered honestly. I once did, before doubt was planted over and over again. She seemed to finally grasp the magnitude of it all. I never thought words could cause this much damage, he replied. Words are what shape how a love survives. Or how it dies? She begged him to reconsider, to give her more time. But he knew that path. Time without change only delays the truth. Is this conversation the end? She asked. He answered with the lesson he had learned tonight. Endings begin the moment respect is lost. She apologized again, her words seeming smaller, quieter this time. He acknowledged it. Apologies matter most when they are followed by action. Her last question was a whisper. Do you still care about me at all? He typed his final truth. Caring for someone doesn't mean you have to tolerate being harmed by them. She said. She was scared about the future. He knew that fear. Growth often begins with fear. Will we ever talk normally again? Normal, he replied, depends on honesty and humility. She ended the chat, saying she hoped he would forgive her someday. He put the phone down. The silence in the room was heavy, but for the first time in a very long time, it also felt fair. He knew forgiveness didn't automatically mean reconciliation. And in that quiet space, he finally felt the first stirrings of his own peace returning. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking and subscribing for more content that explores the complexities of human relationships. Take care of yourselves and each other.